What's going on, everybody? Yeah, it's me. I have returned from the beyond, and today I'm trying out a new video where I just talk while I, build my Gundam figures and just talk about anything else on my mind. Kind of like my What Grinds My Gears videos, but adding a little, something else to it kind of thing. Today, we are going to be building one of my favorite Gundam designs, and yeah, my favorite Gundam design is Zaku, and we're doing this little chibi version of Zaku. I've already built one of them, off camera, like a couple weeks ago, and I kind of had the idea to just build them while talking, I guess. So yeah, I kind of got a head start on, the first steps on this, and I'll start from here. So basically, I just started getting into doing Gundams is after I did my little these little tiny versions, not chibi versions, but somewhat chibi versions of the Gundam figures, basically the default Gundam. And then I played the as a Gundam game that Bandai Namco made. I can't talk. They made like this team. They made like a version. They made the game is kind of similar to Overwatch and Marvel Rivals, and it was just different Gundams from many Gundam movies and shows, and that's where I started to get my love for Gundams at. And then I played. After I played the game, I started going to the the hobby stores where you can build those. You can build them, and I was like, before I start building Gundam, let me start with something small. So I got I found a Pac-Man figure I made, and I'll show the little video of all the things that I've put together so far. And yeah, I was like, let me start from there. Let me do like a beginner's thing. And after I did that, I kind of got into doing the actual figures that are like not the ones you have to glue together, but these are like the snap-on ones that I snap-on figures are the best thing if you're going to get into doing this kind of stuff. So always do snap-ons where they snap off and carefully snap them off of their brackets so you don't break them up, kind of thing. So and once you have it in place, just snap them. And once I get my own place, I will start buying more figures and have bigger ones to put together, and then actually learn to paint and use the actual glue for it. And I want to give a shout out to my buddy at work, Chris, who showed me his figures, and he puts together like jets and other Transformer and Gundam figures. He even told me some ideas and secrets to making the Gundam figures look like they've been worn or busted from being in wars and stuff like that. You take, I forget he said a paper clip and some type of torch, and you slowly burn it into certain parts you want it to look like lasers have been hitting the armor. And he showed me that. And also get the figures off of Amazon for cheaper, or eBay, or because sometimes he said sometimes those hobby stores they'll up the price on these kind of things. But luckily for me, I did get two of my figures recently off of Amazon. The first one I got out of the hobby store. I mean, the price wasn't too bad either. So it was, like, see, I don't know how long for me it took. I've been talking the whole time, but I put together the head so far. Wow. And I will get the sticker for the eye, laser eye. But for now, we're going to put that aside and then work on the second step to this whole thing. I think it's 13 steps, but I'm going to get through it while talking to you guys. I stopped being creative and I lost that creative bug. And now that, a lot has been going on, like I have a new job, I feel kind of better with my new job and kind of gotten into it now. And, shout out to my, folks at the old job I had. Ronnie, Dave, India, Stuart, Sean, oh man, if a future editor me put in the other name that I'm missing out on. And yeah, I just want to say thank you to you guys and appreciate everything that you guys taught me. Also, shout out to the folks at my new job, Zach, Madison, Chris, Sam, Samantha, all of you guys. Shout out to you. But back to building my Gundam figure. Also, another tip that Chris gave me is to use like a razor blade or some type of sharp razor, something small, but don't cut yourself, to better snap these things off than just trying to do it with your hands. And if you do that, sometimes you don't know your own strength, or you break the whole piece, or you break it in half. I did that with the first Zaku I built with his foot shielding. It broke in half, but luckily, you can fix that with a quick thing of super glue and, sitting it, letting it dry, and then connecting that piece again. That works too. But if it's like a major break, then you could use super glue. Just be careful using that. So that's all I would say for that. But back to reality. Whoops. Anyways, I've been through a lot, changing jobs and been going to therapy. It's been helping with mental fears and stuff like that, or overthinking and anxiety. I still have it, but it's not as bad. Or dealing with depression, stuff like that. If you don't feel it's necessary, if the your therapist or somebody, whoever you're talking to, recommends taking medication, then if you feel comfortable going ahead with that, then do it. But if not, then just try to just continue to go to therapy and talk it out with the person you're talking to, and talking to friends and family that you're comfortable talking to. Do that as well. I'm gonna keep doing the gaming stuff and what grinds my gears. I'll bring those back. I'll bring all of that stuff back. All of those things will make a comeback. I started painting again. That's been fun too. I've been getting back into my whole creative space, and being creative is what makes me truly happy, if that makes sense. So that's been the thing for me. Even writing stuff down, it helps too. If writing down how sad you are, how angry you are, it gets out your emotions too, instead of taking your anger out physically on someone or something, and you end up hurting yourself, putting that violence towards people. I almost forgot, I got a new camera, as you guys can tell already, with the clarity and that stuff, and then I got the mic now too. So yeah, it's been a rough journey on trying to get better equipment and everything to keep going with my YouTube. Yeah, I don't mind holding my Yeti mic and having a buddy come over and help me record, because I could never see myself in and check the recording time, because my last camera was 10 minutes. That was tops. It's 10 minutes. But my new camera, I'm seeing it's got the hours on it too, so that's a good thing. So yeah, it's been that kind of thing. It's been that kind of journey for me. And then, okay, And as you can tell, I'm going to be talking to myself every now and again, just reading off the different parts of the brackets. Sometimes you get like 4 or 3 brackets, and you get stickers to put on your to detail it more, but stickers are more of the end part of it. Arnar, mate. Arnar, Daimar. Let's go to Wollongong. Go get some shiggies, mate. Some shiggies. Go get some shiggies. Go to Wollongong. Nar. I'm from Ireland. Fair them bejeebers. Fair them bejeebers. Going down to Wexford. Or I'm from Dublin. And sometimes, if they don't look like the pieces are gonna snap in, you know, sometimes, like, I use my teeth, which is not a good thing, but I use my teeth sometimes to keep it snapped in place if, you know, my hands are not really the best, so. Past viewers already know this, but I am a Halloween fan. I love everything Halloween. I guess the older I got, it just turned into being more Halloween favorite, you know? I used to hate scary movies when I was younger. I still I like old school scary movies like Jason, Friday the 13th, Halloween, Hellraiser, Fright Night, so on and so forth. Just 80 slashers and 90 slashers. So now we've got the body done on this now. I don't know if it's properly focused. It's focused on that. So now we're gonna put on the oh no, that's no bueno. Dang it. Oh man, okay. Yeah. This isn't the best way of his eye looking, but I'm not gonna take off the sticker again and put it back on. So we have those two already set up now. We have that top little part done. Set that to the side. Work on step 3. So I've gotten back into anime and manga. I've been reading a bunch of manga and just catching up on anime that I've been while reading with specific ones. So I've been reading Sakamoto Days, reading One Piece. Yes, I'm all caught up on One Piece. Manga, I'm all caught up on, and I'm just watching the anime to see how the panels have been animated. So that's that. And then Chainsaw Man, I've been reading the new that next chapter or arc or whatever I don't know what to call it. I guess it is the arc, but you know, I watched the anime because I read the manga before the anime came out. Then I just started watching the anime just to see how everything was animated and stuff like that. And then, you know, they stopped at where Reese was about to show up, and now they said it's going to be a movie. And so I'm hyped for that movie. And then I guess after the Reese movie, after turning the Reese arc into a movie, they're going to start the next chapter or arc of, you know, just, I don't want to spoil it. So after that, they're reading that. So Dandadan's a really good anime. Like I said, if you love ghosts, ghouls, goblins, well, not goblins, but ghosts and ghouls and aliens, then yeah, pick up Dan, read it, or watch the anime. And if I would say watch the anime first, and then if you like the anime, go read after whenever the season ends. Read, and then it'll be good. You'll be way ahead of the schedule. Sakamoto Days. I love Sakamoto Days because I just like the plot. It's about, you know, an assassin who wants to get out of the business and start a family, own a grocery store, and, you know, the assassination, you know, agency or company is just like, you can't do that. So we're gonna come after you and kill you. But Sakamoto's like the top assassin. Like, he's the top goated assassin basically. I gotta get back to building this Gundam now. Video's gonna help afterwards. After I'm done filming, it's gonna help me get back into editing mode, because you know, like I said, it's been a year and some change that I haven't been editing anything. I mean, yeah, I did that little green screen edit on my YouTube Shorts, but that was just me testing out my green screen editing stuff. So that's what that was. Apparently it worked. It was a nice little video. You get a lot of views, but it's not, you know, it's just a short video, so it's a few second, like a little 15-30 second video, so it's not going to count as much. As long as people are supporting and watching, that's all that matters. Because I just do this as a hobby. I do this as a hobby. I'm not somebody who's trying to monetize it or make it into a money thing and turn it into a full-time job. This is just my little thing to get my creativity out, because sometimes my creativity, I have it. It's there. I have ideas. I'll either write them down or mentally write them down and go from there. And it's extremely also been broadening out my music taste. Yes, I've been, you know, listening. I grew up listening to rap and hip hop and all that, and now I kind of got into more punk rock, you know, metal, death metal, black metal, and it's just awesome because that's another form of music that I get to get out without having to take it out on people, or, you know, that's a way to get my anger out besides, you know, physically kind of thing, like punching a punch bag or taking, you know, punching somebody kind of thing. New metal, System of a Down, Slipknot, all great bands, all great new metal bands. My favorite new metal bands. Yeah, but my metal bands I've listened to are Gatecreeper, 200 Stab Wounds, Dying Fetus is another one. They're crazy band names, but they're really good, you know, music wise. And, you know, I get the whole, I can't understand them. It's hard to understand them because the singers are, if you actually stop and, you know, listen and understand what they're saying, it's your mind will be blown and understand it. You'll understand it more. And I hate when people are like that, because it's like you're just being ignorant to where you're just saying, oh, it all sounds the same. Well, not all sounds the same, but I'm just hearing him say, it's like, no. Actually, focus and listen to what the singer is saying. I also forgot to talk about, I listened to Motorhead. Motorhead is a great band. It has one of my favorite songs is Capricorn. That's because I'm a Capricorn, so you know. It's a vibe. That's just, you know, that's just me. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. Video cut off while I was in the middle of figuring this out. So luckily, now I know the limit on this camera is an hour, and I was lucky enough to not have, what I was just doing off camera, because I was so zoned in and locked in and focused on fixing my mistake I did, because I almost got frustrated and threw everything. Not just playing. I just almost got frustrated about to put it away and just in the recording, but I figured it out. So what I'm going to do is put it together like so. With this left arm, with the left arm here, I kind of got I got the pieces from the left arm. This is the left arm, I'm sorry. Got the left arm confused with the right shoulder arm thing, the shoulder armor piece. So that was my little incident there, but so far we've gotten that top half together, and it's looking good. Looking good so far. Now, back to what we were talking about here, which was, I forgot because I was so focused on fixing that shoulder pad piece. I just was so zoned out, spaced out, trying to fix that. So, we've got the top half done. Now it's time to work on the feet. Gotta work on the feet now. So, sharper razor blade. This one's going dull on me. But yeah, always make sure your razor blades are sharp. You have like something sharp, but that'll help cut the pieces out instead of snapping them. It helps out a lot. Now we've got the torso. We've got the torso going. We have that. Now, time to add the legs. Let's see, that is right. No, that's just the left. Got this one goes here. Boom. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. It's an extra piece. And if you do have extra pieces that you don't know, or just like, just in case, keep all of your bracket things together when working on these, because you never know if somebody will pick it up and touch it and break it, and it's like, oh, okay, don't worry, I can fix that. I have the extra piece for it. Specific things like that help out. So now that we've I didn't know. I didn't continue going on with the instructions. Always do that. Don't be like me. Don't pull me. Don't pull me. Oh, that's way much better. So much better. Sometimes if you forget which piece is which, look on the instructions and kind of keep them separated, basically, if they're duplicates. And done. We've got this thing pretty much done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sorry
Yes,
if the
sir.
video kind of, cuts out at a certain point, but yeah, this is just a rough draft of a new video series I want to work on. Like I said, appreciate the support. You guys comment, down below, tell me different ideas or topics to talk about, things like that nature. I might even do a thing on my Instagram story where, you give me topics to talk about and I will bring them up or talk about the things in said video and go from there. So yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.